All right, today's the 11th, January 11th. I realized I haven't even been going to the gym that long. I thought I've already been here for like 11 months. I mean, I have been, but like going every day. I thought I started going in February. It's only been like 9 months since I started going every day. It feels like it's been so much longer. It kind of sucks when this is all you do, is just go to the gym and work. And it's like you do the same thing every day and you don't really do anything different. Like, I don't go out, I eat the same thing, but like I did this to myself. I just want it. I just want it, man. I've never been lean with muscle. I was lean once in my life, and I was literally just eating rice and like meat maybe once a day, and I was fasting, and I just got skinny, and I didn't like it. I just felt so weak. I still had muscle, but I just didn't like how I felt. I think I was like 150, I think was the lightest I ever was. No, it was like 160, 150. I think it was around there. I don't know. I maybe I could go to the doctors and maybe they have like how much I used to weigh. But that was during COVID, when like all you can do is just run. Like my senior year, which was like you couldn't really do much, besides just run and play video games basically. But I've kind of gotten to a point right now where I'm just like, my body just feels really tired. I don't hate it, but at the same time my body just feels so tired. Like, if I don't sleep, if I don't get my like full 8 to 10 hours of sleep, I just feel like destroyed the next day. I can't fully work out. I can't fully push myself because I feel like something's gonna tear or something. And like, I'm eating right and everything. I'm staying the same weight. I'm still lowering my weight. I'm at like 193 right now. And it's like, dang, it's getting tired. It's getting tiring. But I just want to see what it looks like, man. Like, I just want to chase it. And it's really true what they say. Like, if you want to really be great at something, you kind of got to sacrifice a lot. And there's just so many things I want to do that I know I want to do. But right now, the gym kind of has all my time and attention, and work has all my time and attention. And being great at those things first before, chasing my dreams, because my dreams can't pay the bills, sadly, At least not yet. That's the plan, So, in order to be able to chase that, I got to be able to be responsible first and be able to hold myself accountable with, financial decisions, relationships, friendships, things like that, family relationships, trying to keep those in check while trying to chase the dreams. Sadly, something has to go, something has to be sacrificed. And, those decisions are never easy. It's kind of difficult sometimes, but, if you want it that bad, you got to make those sacrifices. And it's just really, what are you willing to sacrifice? I wouldn't say I have morals, but there is some things that I know you could be famous faster and you could influence more people faster, but I'm just not willing to do that. And, I want to take it slow, take it my pace, and, keep doing what I want to do right now, which is just work, spend time with family, and go to the gym, become my best self, and, find out who I am morally, and who I am religiously, and who I am just by myself. And that process, you kind of got to be alone for it. You can't let other people influence you. You don't have to be alone, but you know we're social people. We're social creatures, so it's like it's hard not to be influenced by other people. And if I want to be someone that is looked up to by people, because that is ultimately what I want to do, is to be able to show people that you don't really have to do these crazy things in order to become someone, or you don't have to be famous to be able to become someone. I'd be completely fine if I don't go anywhere right now and just keep doing this to a small group of people. And I just would hope that I could at least influence one or two people to be able to go to the gym, because you influence those one or two people, they end up having kids, and then you could influence generations. And I feel like that's the biggest thing for me, is what I want to do. And I'm not the person who I want to be yet, but I know where I want to go, and I know ultimately I just got to improve myself. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't think I'd be able to handle, or I don't think I'd be the right person if, say, I become famous like overnight tonight. I don't think I'd be able to be the right person to be able to say, take my advice or something like that, because I haven't been through enough. I haven't done enough to be able to be someone yet. So, I got to keep going strong. These times like right now, where it feels like it's going so slow, like life is not moving that fast and there's nothing really going on. I feel like that's a good thing, because that means you're on the right path. At least that's what I think. You always hear these stories about people that become famous and are able to influence people and able to influence generations. And it all started being alone, being slow, and taking your time with it. Really trying to perfect yourself. You can never be perfect, but trying to get there is the best thing you can do. Owning up to the things I've done wrong. I've definitely done things wrong in the past, and holding accountability for those is something I would say I would not be able to say I've done. And I've taken the past year to really hold myself accountable for those things and move forward. And although it's nothing to be proud of, I feel like it's something, one of the first steps to actually being able to become someone, is not playing the victim all the time and being like, man, if I had done this, or I didn't do anything wrong, how did I deserve that? Or thinking that you deserve anything in the first place is kind of crazy. And no one deserves anything, really. Life is just gonna keep going, and you don't ever get anything you deserve. If you think you deserve something, you're wrong. And that's kind of the game I'm at right now. No matter how hard you work, at the end of the day, you don't deserve to become famous if that's what you think, or if you think you deserve this and that. That's a kind of crazy thing to say, because no one really deserves anything, whether it be good or bad. So yeah, thinking like that and trying to be more forthcoming, be more straightforward with everything, and trying to be more thoughtful when it comes to people and things of that sort. That's something that's gonna take time. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've just kind of been thinking about everything, because I've been getting tired recently, and physically, mentally, it's been a little difficult, but that's how it always is. Everyone goes through that phase at some point. It's just sticking through it. How strong are you? I haven't been really going through anything bad, so can't complain about it. Deuce.